Hi everyone, it's Sydney from Sydney Mar Wellness. I know that it's really almost springtime out there. It's starting to be beautiful. Today I really just wore a very light jacket and I got out and about. I just came back from the gym, so I'm still in a sweatshirt from having been at my workout club and doing my workout today. So I really just wanted to hop in today and talk to you about the email that I sent out recently, which is really about the fact that I realized that my health approach is really about middle of the road. My modus operandi for that is really staying right in the middle. It's about just taking daily choices and keeping myself from not exaggerating. And I find that this is really what's helped me stay healthy, helped me sort of stay, not too skinny, not too fat, strong enough, and not to worry about exaggerating. We're at the time of year when it's people are starting to talk about bikini season and getting a bikini ready, and people are starting to want to take some of their clothing off, so we're not all covered up. We're thinking, oh, what's our arms look like? What do our legs look like? And so I just love the idea that, with bikini season coming up, if we didn't exaggerate, or if we just sort of stay middle of the road and, one bite more, one bite less, that we actually are having a really wonderful time being able to just make some small course corrections instead of going really way veering off. Because I find that when people get all panicked about bikini season, we start thinking, oh, I should, I heard someone doing this really crazy detox, and they're posting online about, I'm losing 5, 10, 15 pounds, or I'm, taking this drink and, it's very expensive. And some of my friends have come back to me and said, oh, there's this really cool drink that I just started, and that's all that I'm doing. I don't eat any food. I'm just doing this sort of detox. And I'm hearing that it's costing like $300 a month or something like that. And it worries me. Honestly, we're not... The body is a beautiful miracle machine. We've got to start with the basics. Let's start by having our meals. Let's start by having 3 square meals. Let's start by having a beautiful little snacks in between. Let's make sure that we're getting enough protein, that we're getting enough water, we're getting enough sleep. I also try to, keep everything fairly consistent, so that if my friends call me up and say, hey, come on, let's go out for dinner, let's, we're going to celebrate something, then I can fit it into my schedule. It's not a problem. I can have that extra piece of dessert. I can, enjoy something that's really special because I'm not exaggerating. And I have found that, over and over and over, it is with these daily consistent practices that I've been able to keep my health pretty healthy, pretty vibrant, pretty energetic. And I find that, when we start going, let's, do this, and then it's not sustainable. If we try to overdo anything, it's really hard to sustain. So if I could encourage you to start with the basics, to eat your 3 meals a day, to have healthy snacks, to make sure that you're drinking, I'll have a little sip now, of water, have enough water during the day, get enough sleep, make sure that, you are, getting enough exercise. And I don't mean to exaggerate. I went to the gym today. I worked out for an hour. I came home, started working again on, the things that I have at hand. But without, going on, a binge, I think that it's really, really important to, kind of stay on a straight and narrow. And that means that, if things come up, that I can enjoy as well. So this is really what I realized is that, and perhaps it's from my parents. When my mom used to wake me up at 4:30 in the morning for skating, she'd come and shake me on the shoulder and say, Sid, she turned that light on at, at the dimmest light, so I was getting up in the half light, and she would go off and make me a nice breakfast. Perhaps it was oatmeal with a little bit of demerara, some nice cream, because she knew that, as a young child who was athletic, that I needed to have something that, as she said, was going to stick to my ribs. and away I would go to that skating rink, and I would have a nice, something in my tummy so that I could go and skate and get to school and do my schoolwork and still have all my brains in order. So I think it's by these daily consistent practices so that we can enjoy our lives, so that we can, be closest to our optimal weight, so that we can still enjoy cake when we want to catch up with our friends and to celebrate. So this is what I'm talking about. It's just, maybe it doesn't sound very sexy. Middle of the road doesn't sound very fun, but it's also not a lot of fun to have to really work hard to gain weight. I know what that's like. When I was very sick, it was really hard work to gain weight. And then when we exaggerate and we've eaten too much or we've been binge eating, it's also really hard to lose the weight. So if you can kind of stay in the middle, just enjoy your life, enjoy the things that come up, and stay, more or less middle of the road, you are going to be much healthier, much happier, and much more productive, because you're not going to be worrying about, is it this weird diet that I should go on? Is it this really weird detox? Is it very good for me? And then maybe you're going to, harm yourself, and that does worry me. The body is a miracle machine. Work with it. It's meant to heal itself. It's meant to work well for you. So if we take good care of it, it's going to take care of you. So I'm going to love you and leave you for this evening. It is a fabulous Wednesday afternoon. We're stepping into the early evening. And I guess I'm running a bit late today, but I'm hoping that you're enjoying whatever you are doing, wherever you are, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye for now.